Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mikel Angelo. Today we are going to talk about this FNX-9. Alright, let's just clear it real quick. Jumping right into this one, boys. I'm starting to run out of time. So, if y'all can't tell or if y'all don't know, I'm actually doing all three of these videos back to back to back on the same day. And it's just me trying to get all my thoughts out while they're still fresh. So, just like in my 500 round and 250 round review, it's pretty much all the same stuff. I still haven't had any malfunctions. I still haven't really had any complaints about this gun. It is a fantastic gun. The grip is quite aggressive still, even after all this time, even after carrying and all that stuff. It really hasn't changed. Keep in mind the backstrap grip is much more aggressive than the sides. The sides are actually fairly smooth feeling, at least with this here it helps a lot, but the back is definitely much more aggressive. It's actually quite sharp. I'm sure I mentioned that in my previous other video. So after the 250 rounds today, it did get a little sore. The main thing that's actually sore is right here and my thumb, and I'm going to contribute that to the fact that I haven't shot a gun in 3 months, so that is definitely a skill. Have I shot this gun better? I would like to say so. I didn't see any major improvement, but I did see an improvement. I think overall in general I saw an improvement in my firearm handling skills today. But granted, today I also had a lot more practice. Like I said in my other videos, I shot 750 rounds today, so I got a lot of shooting in today, boys. Yee. But basically, what do I have to say about this gun? For the price that I bought it at $400, fantastic gun. I like this gun a lot. It is fairly heavy, I will admit, at least compared to the other guns. It's fairly heavy. It shoots really well. It shoots very predictably. These large sights are fantastic. I do enjoy how large these sights are, which is going to probably be a problem when it comes to the CZ here in the near future. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the other videos, but if you shoot this gun fast, or if you shoot this gun a lot, that this actual takedown lever right here gets very, very hot. I know this is also true with the Shield and with the P320. I guess just the takedown lever design is going to get hot, so if you plan on shooting this gun for a while or shooting it very rapidly, just keep that in mind. Again, as a left-handed shooter, I do know that because I did shoot this gun both offhand supported and strong hand supported, is that this side, this little circle here, gets much hotter than this, and we can say that's because of science, right? Bigger mass of piece of metal, so it's louder. Not, I wouldn't say louder, but like it's larger, so it takes longer to heat up. Whereas this was super hot. That was super uncomfortable. I put my thumb on it during a string of fire, and like I thought I was actually touching the slide because it was so hot. Obviously that wasn't the case, because if so, then I would have felt the very aggressive serrations. But yeah. But to be honest with y'all, I really don't have much to say about this gun after another 250 rounds. Maybe at the 1,000 round review, I'll have something to say, but right now, pretty much my opinions are the same. It's a good gun. The sights didn't move. They didn't drift or anything. I will admit that for a new shooter, and I'm saying this take this with a grain of salt, because the only thing I can say about new shooting when it comes to this firearm is the fact that I fired this firearm with my weak side supported, is that this double action trigger pull is kind of heavy, and like this gun is kind of awkward at first, right? It just feels very long. But keep in mind also that I shot the P30 SK today and the Shield today, so like this is the biggest gun out of all of them. If I had like 3 other guns on the table that were similar size, I feel like I wouldn't feel that way, but this gun feels kind of awkward and front heavy. But again, this was coming from me shooting weak hand supported, so shooting like this, for all of you that don't know that I'm left-handed, or wrong-handed as Garantham likes to put it. It was just kind of awkward to fire, and I can't hit the broadside of the barn weak-handed, so I definitely need to practice that more. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, no complaints about this gun. For $400, I feel like this was a steal. Granted, I think this gun's only worth about $5 anyway, but if you really want an FN pistol and you don't want to shell out for the $1,200 FNX-45, and you still want a hammer-fired gun, this is not a bad choice. I do recommend this gun. The only thing I would say is that for concealed carry anyways, these side panels aren't all that aggressive, but this back one is very aggressive, and if that's what you're into, then great. But yeah, Also, carrying this cocked and locked is kind of difficult because when I did try some single action only fire drills, what would happen is that I would have it here, you know, cocked and locked essentially, and what would happen is I would draw the pistol, and when I go to flip down, this is not, at least when you're doing this quickly, this is not as tactile as it sounds. So what would happen is this, almost every single time. Now, granted, that could just mean my lack of training and I'm just kind of overdoing it, but I know that at least for the CZ, right, when the very few times I shot my friend CZ75, is that like you just ride it down till it stops, and in this case that decocks it. So that was kind of a no-go for me. I sucked at that for sure, so I just started doing double action only drills. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about this gun. I did enjoy shooting this gun, I will admit. Again, my hand kind of hurts from it just because of this aggressive stippling. It is definitely a lot softer shooting than the HK P30 SK. If you guys would like me to compare these two guns, even though they're not really all that similar in the sense of their use case, I will. Just leave a comment below and make sure everyone likes that comment, whoever is the first person to say it, and I will make that video. But I'm not gonna lie, it'll be kind of difficult because you have the full-size FNX and then you have a subcompact P30, and they're not only are they in different price ranges, but also like they were designed differently in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, if you have any questions, leave a question, and yeah, like, subscribe, and all that trash, and I'll see y'all in the next one.